Hello, day 4 of Build Your Dream Business Boot Camp. Today we are talking about social media, which again, social media could totally be more than a little 5-minute training, but I'm going to give you some basics, some reminders so that you can take note of them. You can go back, stop, pause, rewind this video, go back and write them down because I'm going to go through them fairly quickly. But kind of keep it as like a checklist or like front of mind of what you can be doing with your social media accounts. So step 1, as we're getting ready to connect with our tribe, with our ideal clients, all the places, is to choose your platform. So especially if you are a newer business, just a reminder, you don't have to be everywhere. You can pick the platform where your audience hangs out with the most. Hint, it's probably where you hang out the most. So Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, maybe Threads. I wouldn't think Threads necessarily quite yet, but any of those 4, I think would be a really great place to have like your primary social media account. Now, if you are, what's the word? Repurposing. I was going to say multi-purposing, and that's not the word. If you are repurposing your content, which I highly encourage you to do, I encourage all my clients to do that, then it is a lot easier for you to be more visible on other platforms because you can create one piece of content and then, push it out to other platforms. But for right now, pick one. If you are more experienced in your business, you could pick 2 or 3 and get active on those platforms. So spend an intentional, I don't know why I can't talk today, intentional 10 to 30 minutes on your platform of choice. I would encourage you to try to do this 5 days a week if you can. If that's going to be like a huge step, like you're currently not interacting with other people at all right now, then, 3 days a week, but schedule it in your phone, set a reminder for it. I usually have my reminder set around lunchtime, and I use my lunchtime to kind of multitask with interacting with people online, plus like decompressing from the day job. So choose your platform, hang out on it, see, what kind of content maybe other people are making. But I don't want you to get in the habit of having to see other people's content in order for you to make your own. So just get active in your platform of choice. Step 2 is to set up your profiles. Um, Try to set them up with handles and usernames that are consistent across as many platforms as you can. So even if you don't plan on being active on Instagram quite yet, for example, I would still go ahead and snag your username on Instagram so that you're sure that no one else grabs your username. I like to make your username very clear on either who you are or, what your business is. So, make it your first and last name, make it the name of your business, of your podcast, but let's not try to put in like too many numbers and letters and symbols and different things because it just gets confusing when people are actually trying to find you. Get creative with your bio and with your profile picture. So it's super easy nowadays, especially with Canva, to take a good quality picture, do the background erase, and then make the background like your brand color or something that really pops so that it's just you in the picture. No more pictures with profile pictures. No more profile pictures with our dog, with other people. Those can be your cover photos. You can post those on your wall for sure, put them in your stories. But your profile picture, I recommend, is just you, and it stands out. It pops for some reason. And then with your bio, make sure it's clear who you help, what you do, and how people can work with you. So include that link in bio, that link tree that you made, or just your website, but make it really clear how you help people, who you help, who you're for, and how people can connect with you. Step 3, this is the fun part, is your content. Content is king. I'm sure you've heard that from other people before, but content is king. So share valuable, engaging content that resonates with your audience, mix it up, have some videos, some reels, some images, show up in your stories, have you talking, do some lives, collaborate with other people so that it's always interesting and people are ideally waking up in the morning and be like, I wonder what Lindsay's up to today. And like they're coming to see what you are doing and what you are sharing. So that comes with not only content, but that consistency, which we're going to talk about in just a second. Step 4, And this, I kind of might have already do a step one, but engage, 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 engage. So make sure you're responding to comments, you're responding to your DMs and your messages, you're connecting with your followers, you're interacting with them in stories. Maybe you put up a little poll in your stories or a little question box asking people. And then when people take the time to respond to that, you're messaging them, telling them thank you, continuing the conversation some more, and you're interacting then also with their content because it's a two-way street, right? Social media is a two-way street. It's not just you putting stuff out and then you get off the app and that's it. So if we want to see those big results, we are engaging with people, we're connecting with people. So if you've been in my world for a while, you know I say content, connections, and consistency. Those are the three key components, in my opinion, of a successful business. Now, there's a lot more, but those are like the three major ones that I feel like get to be there. And that goes along with step 5. Be consistent. Stick to a posting schedule that works for you. This doesn't mean you have to batch everything out like 2 weeks in advance, or you have to post every morning at 8 a.m. or anything like that. But being consistent, showing up on Instagram 3 to 5 times a week with a static image post, showing up in your stories daily. Maybe you take weekends off, maybe you don't, but be consistent with whatever you choose to do as much as humanly possible. Your audience will thank you. That will help you to create that like street cred, because people aren't going to want to invest with you, or they're going to forget you, quite honestly, because we know that not everyone sees our content all the time. Only a very small percentage of our followers, our friends, our connections are actually seeing our content. So if you're not showing up consistently, you're not engaging with them consistently, they're not going to see your stuff. And then it's just kind of like pointless at that point. Let's be real. So now you're a social media pro. Do you feel like a pro? So tomorrow we're going to talk about invoicing and actually making money, which is very important for us as part of our business, right? So if you were just listening to this and you were like, I have no idea, social media is very overwhelming to me, I do have replays available of a 3-day workshop that I did a couple weeks ago. Mermaid Influence School, Diving Deep into Social Media Seas. I have bundled it up with the replays and a workbook, super low price. So I will include the link in the email. But as always, my pitch. I'm inviting you to join the Confident and Ambitious Mastermind, because social media is just one of the things that we are going to be covering this year in the mastermind. And that, teamed with the consistency of our meetings and the accountability that goes with it, I think will go really far. So info about that is also in the email. I hope you love this, and I hope you're ready tomorrow to find out easily how to actually get your money. See you later.